am not suicidal.
Stop laughing about black.
I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
Whoa, so dramatic. That was my exact thought the first time I saw this clip. But after watching Netflix new documentary, The Truth About Jussie Smollett, I wish I had let that moment push me to dig deeper because now I see things very differently. Hi, my name is Jade, and welcome to Get Into the Black, where we explore life, business, and culture our way, from Puerto Rico to the world. And quick side note, I'm also an Airbnb host here in Puerto Rico. So if you're planning a trip, I'd love to host you. You can find the booking link right in the description box. Now, today we're diving into Netflix, The Truth About Jussie Smollett. This video will include spoilers and it will challenge the way the media originally framed this whole case. So if you haven't watched the doc yet and you want to go in with a completely open mind, go ahead and click off now, but save this video. Come back afterwards and let's talk about whether you believe Jussie Smollett is actually innocent. And before we jump in, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, and subscribe if you love conversations that dig deeper than the headlines. It really helps push this kind of content out. Thank you guys. January 22nd, 2019. Jussie gets a threatening letter at the Empire set. It says MAGA, a slur, and has a white powder, later found out to be Tylenol. January 29, 2019, he reports being attacked at 2 a.m. Two masked men, bleach, a rope, shouts of MAGA country. Public reaction at this time was sympathy, outrage from all over. Celebrities, politicians, you name it. Everybody was talking about what happened to Jussie Smollett. Police say that the attackers were brothers Abel and Ola, but they were later find out that they were friends of Jussie. They claimed he paid them $3,500 to stage the attack. Based on this, he was indicted for filing a false police report. But here's what the documentary showed. From the very beginning, police didn't seem to believe Jussie. Imagine being attacked, calling the police. Instead of comfort, you're treated like a suspect. I'll admit, my first reaction when I heard the story, I thought it was odd. Like, why was Jussie walking around the mean streets of Chicago in the middle of the night in the freezing cold weather for some Subway? But the documentary showed that Subway wasn't empty that night. I guess people do go grab food that late. So maybe it's not as strange as I first thought it sounded. And when you compare Jussie's story to the police version, the police story has way more holes. By the way, if you're still watching, that means you're really into this convo. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment with your thoughts. Do you think the police got it wrong, or was Jussie lying? I want to see where y'all stand at so far. Police say the attack was just a test run, but then why would Jussie call 911? They say Jussie paid with a $3,500 check. But if they were hiding their tracks with an Uber and a taxi, why use a traceable check? And why one check instead of two? Jussie says it was actually for steroids, illegal in the US, but legal in Nigeria. That would explain the check and why the brothers left for Nigeria right after. Also, one brother had a felony record. Police found weapons in his home, which should have been a violation of his probation, but he never served time. Why? A plea deal? Protection? The doc raised so many questions. Remember that letter that Jussie got days before the attack? Police said he faked it, but the brothers said it was real. Their story didn't even match the police version. Independent journalists uncovered ignored witnesses. A Sheraton hotel worker swore he saw a white man running the night of the attack. But when he told police, they gave him a lineup of only black men. What? And then those journalists reviewed security footage. 10 seconds were missing. exactly when the guard flashed his light at the suspects. Coincidence or tampering? The film also highlights Chicago's PD's long history of misconduct and cover-ups. Watching how they handled Jesse's case, it looked less about truth and more about saving face. First, they leaned on the brothers. Then when Jesse then backed them up, they turned it on him. So here's my takeaway. If the police's case is built on shaky evidence, missing footage, and ignored witnesses, how can we say with confidence that Jesse lied? I'm not claiming I know exactly what happened that night, but after this documentary, I do think Jussie Smollett may actually be innocent. At least the truth is a lot murkier than what the headlines make it seem. What do you think? Was Jesse's framed? Did the police rush to judgment? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be checking in to respond. And don't forget, if this breakdown gave you a new perspective, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. It really helps to grow this channel and keeps these conversations alive. And remember, if you're planning to visit Puerto Rico, I'd love to host you at my Airbnb. The booking link is down in the description box. Bye-bye.